Hey guys, so I just wanted to do a foundation routine for oily skin because I feel like it's really hard to find something that actually works for like a combination. You can try and try and try again and can't find something. So I'm going to share something that works with me. I also have very sensitive skin, which I feel like is an odd combination to have. So I'm going to share what works with me and you can see if it works for you too. So first things first, got to put all the hair up so it doesn't get in the way. And then I'm going to start out with the Clean and Clear Morning Burst Gel Moisturizer. I feel like it works a lot better than the other moisturizer. I also like the Benefit It's Potent, I think, moisturizer. And I feel like gel moisturizer is better if you have oily skin because it stays for a long time and is so fantastic. Then I'm moving on to Spackle from Laura Geller. It's in the shade Champagne, I think. It's a primer and it works super well for me. And I've tried a bunch of other primers, but this one seems to be like a holy grail. And I don't know why. And the foundation that I'm using for this routine is the Revlon ColorStay, the one that's for combination to oily skin. And I like to apply it with a beauty blender, but if you have super sensitive skin, you can also use the Pure Beauty blender because it doesn't have the dyes. I also like to use the Tarte Amazonian Clay liquid foundation. I don't like the powder because powder seems to sit weird on my skin, but I like to use that too. But I'm just using the Revlon one in this one, and I like to dot it all over my face instead of dipping my beauty blender in my foundation because then I feel like I use excess foundation to do it. So I like to just spot it all over my face. Then I'm using the beauty blender to blend it in, a damp beauty blender, I guess I should say, because I feel like this is the best way to apply makeup, especially if you do have oily skin, because with my fingers I noticed that I would break out more and wouldn't get the most even coverage with my foundation, but with this I noticed that I get a lot nicer, more flawless looking complexion since it's pretty much evenly distributed amongst my face. And then I'm using the Urban Decay Oil Control Setting Spray. With the oil control, I like to just spray it all over my face, but I also, after I do my foundation, and then it's gotta dry, you gotta help it sometimes. Then I'm using the MAC Invisible Set Powder. This stuff is amazing. I have used the Prep and Prime tinier container as well, but I didn't find that I liked that one as much. This one is so finely milled and it's pretty much, just an invisible set powder. And I noticed that it keeps my makeup in place, especially mixed with the Urban Decay oil or the all-nighter, whichever you choose. And I like to put it all over my face because my face gets so oily, especially my chin and my forehead. So I just put it all over, and I don't really get oily throughout the day because I feel like I owe it all to this stuff. I haven't found a drugstore one that compares to it, but this one is $25 from the MAC website. I haven't found it in a store because I think it is a pro product, but I feel like it's worth every cent and it's huge, so it's lasted me a long time and I swear by it. I also use the Pure Beauty blender, but when it's not wet, when it's dry, to press in more powder to my face. Thanks for watching.